Tourism to the U.S. is on the decline. The U.S. is set to lose $12.5 billion because of it.
Back, everyone. Canadian tourism into the U.S. continues to decline, down more than 30% last month compared to 2024.
We have seen a 50% decline in our Canadian members.
A new $250 visa charge for travelers from non-waiver nations, enacted via the sweeping legislation on July 4, 2025, is crippling the US's $1.9 trillion travel sector. What seems like a minor expense is causing widespread fallout, with major destinations seeing empty hotels, reduced entertainment, and price cuts. In Miami, lodgings are at half capacity. Las Vegas venues are canceling performances. Tucson retreats are discounting heavily, and New York sightseeing vehicles are operating sparsely. Eateries lack patrons and employees, vacation rentals are folding, and amusement venues are shutting prematurely. This signals a broader economic alarm as global visitors opt out. Focusing on Tucson, Arizona, the once thriving dessert hub is now deserted, with a 32% plunge in overseas arrivals per Visit Tucson data, leading to 40% of tourism firms reducing staff or pausing operations. Absent are international groups, academic trips, and events, leaving vacant accommodations and stalled airport growth, a stark reversal from 2024's progress. In Spokane, Washington, a 13% decline in J-1 visas, 7,000 fewer issued in May 2025 versus 2024, has gutted seasonal staffing, affecting over 60% of hotels and resorts. Owners are handling chores themselves amid vanished festival reservations and surging airborne refunds, choking local income streams. New Orleans, relying on visitors, suffered a 35% drop in foreign attendance and 40% revenue loss at the French Quarter Festival, due to Canadian pullback from the fee and policy tensions. This erased performer gigs, dimmed eateries early, and halted street excursions, costing millions in food, music, and lodging. Kansas City, Missouri 2026 World Cup venue anticipates $120 million in lost foreign revenue, with 47% fewer group tours from South America and Africa. Cancellations from places like Argentina and Nigeria have undermined preparations, leaving upgraded facilities underused and harming the city's image. New York faces a $4 billion spending shortfall from 2 million fewer international guests in 2025, per tourism forecasts, slashing marketing funds and creating a downward loop. Iconic spots from Broadway to luxury stores report slumps, eroding the city's worldwide draw. Orlando's theme parks grapple with J-1 visa shortages, having student workers forcing show cancellations, extended queues, and early closures damaging guest experiences in areas allured tied to policy-driven barriers. Chicago's spring surge fizzled with architectural cruises at 50% capacity and canceled cultural programs, muting streets that hosted 55 million visitors last year and risking a self-reinforcing decline in promotion and trust. Miami saw a 15% dip in global search interest and 20 to 35% revenue falls in services, prompting staff cuts and no-shows despite 2024's $7 billion, from 6.4 million overseas arrivals leaving beaches and bars eerily still. Los Angeles reports 37% fewer Hollywood excursions and a 40% plus drop in cultural event participation, alongside reduced film shoots hitting cruise, eateries, and transport fading the entertainment capital's shine. San Francisco's Asian Connections weekend, with a 20% F1, J-1 visa fall, causing 22% enrollment drops at universities and 30% business closures in Chinatown, including century-old spots like Samwo silencing a tech and cultural powerhouse. This $150 barrier isn't a blip, it's eroding U.S. tourism's foundation, jobs, and global standing. As cities from Tucson to San Francisco dim, the query lingers: is this a fleeting setback or a lasting shift away from American appeal?